Okay, guys, this next story is a true story of a Malaysian man who married a Thai woman. It's full of deceit, confusion, lies, and betrayal. The gentleman in this story is debating whether to stay with his wife or leave her. This true account should be used as an example of what not to do when dating in Southeast Asia. Here it goes. I'm a Malaysian of Chinese descent, married to a Thai woman. My wife and I first met each other while I vacationed in the kingdom. My first impressions of her were that she was kind, soft-spoken, and very attentive. We got married in 2014, and we have been staying together in Kuala Lumpur since then. We recently celebrated our 4-year anniversary last month on December of 2018. Just a few days later, I discovered that my wife had been frequently calling someone after midnight. She would tiptoe down to the living room when she thought I had fallen asleep. Out of curiosity, one night after she fell asleep, I decided to take her phone and check to see what she had been up to. To my surprise, when I looked through her phone, it appeared she had been calling and texting a particular number. I found this to be highly suspicious, so I called the number and I heard the voice of a man. He then hung up the phone quickly when I stayed silent. Once I gathered the call logs and texts, I confronted her, and surprisingly, without any resistance, she had admitted to all of it, and she said the guy she was calling and texting was a coworker, an illegal immigrant from one of the neighboring countries. The next day, I pressed her for more details and information, and although it crushed me to hear this, my wife admitted to sleeping with her coworker more than 3 times. I was really furious internally, but I kept calm, and out of sheer disgust, I never touched her since. I then told her that I would make a police report to file for divorce. She then appeared to be afraid and begged for my forgiveness. Long story short, after a few days passed, I finally forgave her, on advice from a friend of mine. My friend told me it's better to be separated from her for a few months just to calm down, and she returned back to Thailand on the 6th of January 2019 on her own accord. The day after of our breakup or separation, I took a look on her Facebook account and found she had been contacting the man she cheated with. Once I saw this, any leftover trust was gone. A few days passed, and I still can't accept the fact that I want her back. I love her, but she keeps doing things that I feel are unforgivable. I know she will not come back now, since she mentioned to me that she was afraid I would make a police report, and at the same time, she doesn't seem to bother getting divorced. These events highlighted just how much of an irresponsible, self-centered, and immature human being she really is. I have the evidence of call logs and text messages between her and the man she cheated with. I also have her voice recordings and her Facebook chat screenshots as well. But I have these unanswered questions running through my mind. Number 1, should I make a police report in Malaysia and Thailand before divorce? And will she get some sort of punishment for this act? Number 2, I understand that I can file for divorce in Malaysia if separated for 2 years, but how can I expedite the process? She just ran away and I'm unable to contact her. Number 3, what about her spousal visa in Malaysia? Will it be automatically canceled if I submit a report or something? Number 4, what are the costs involved for divorce in this case? And will she want to fight for spousal maintenance? Number 5, for Thailand, what about the divorce process? I really want to make a police report so that she'll be ashamed and conscious of her wrongdoing. And number 6, Can I also get a lawyer to sue her to claim back my legal fees for the divorce process? I appreciate any advice in advance. In my personal opinion, like the famous saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater. The confidence and trust built up in a relationship, no matter the time, is automatically destroyed when one partner decides to cheat on the other. Whether that be a man or a woman, cheating is cheating. I hope you guys use this true story and others like it as a resource on the warning signs or red flags when dating in Southeast Asia. Stay tuned for the next true story on Southeast Asia Stories.